What's going on, guys? I'm really excited. Tonight we're making lasagna. To start, dice an onion. I'll throw that in a bowl. Next I'm doing 7 cloves of garlic. Oh my god, my eyes. Chop this up pretty good. Next I'm gonna make my ricotta cheese. Start with 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. Wow. Mush that down a little bit. Next I'm gonna crack 1 egg. Next I'm gonna chop a little parsley. Take these leaves off here. I'm gonna chop this up. Next I'm gonna add a ½ teaspoon of salt, a ¼ teaspoon of pepper. Add a little bit of lemon zest. It's gonna add a little bit of flavor. Not too much, just a little bit. Just give it a good mix. That's really good. Last but not least, I'm gonna cut up this mozzarella. I'm gonna cut 16 even pieces. Now just place these on a plate. To start, get 1 pound of Italian sausage and 1 pound of ground beef. Now that that's pretty much brown, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my onions and garlic. It smells super good already. Next I'm gonna add in 6 ounces of tomato paste. You want that to really coat all the meat. It's gonna give it a really good tomato flavor. Next I'm gonna add in 28 ounces of crushed tomato. Alright, to balance out some of that tomato, I'm gonna be adding 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. I'm also gonna do a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of freshly chopped basil, 15 ounces of tomato sauce. Give this a nice stir. 1½ teaspoons of salt and 3/4 teaspoon of pepper. Also gonna do ½ teaspoon of red chili flakes just to give it a little kick. Stir that really well. Also optional as well, but I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon zest to this. Now we're gonna let this sit for about 25 minutes so that we can thicken up. I got my water, bringing that to a boil. I'm gonna heavily salt this, guys. Be generous with your salt. You want a healthy pinch. I'm gonna lower this a bit. There we go, now we let that sit for about 10 minutes. All right, my pasta is now al dente, perfectly cooked. I'm gonna take it off and put it in a strainer. To start, you wanna do 2 cups on the bottom of your meat sauce. You wanna spread that around. A round of pasta. So I'm gonna go like this. So I can just break one for the end. There we go. Now we're gonna do half of the cheese. Spread that around. It's not gonna be perfect, but that's all right. It's all gonna cook together once it's in the oven. So next we're gonna do 2 more cups of that meat sauce. Spread that around. Another round of noodles. All right, now we're gonna do the rest of the cheese. Another round of meat. Spread that evenly once again. Now we're gonna do 1 more layer of noodle. Just some more of this. All right, guys, we got that. I'm gonna throw on my mozzarella now. Drizzle some of the Parmesan right on top. Beautiful, guys. Now I'm gonna wrap this with some tin foil. All right, guys, we're gonna throw this in the oven for 30 minutes. Wow, guys, how much cheese. Now we're gonna do the taste test. So hot, that's insane. I should have let it cool a little longer, but I was just so excited. That's insane, you guys have to try that. Thank you so much for watching, guys.